Partners in Employment TV. I'm your host, Melissa Shank. Today we're in Oakville at the Oakville Research and Development Centre for Dana Canada. I'm with George Sutton here at Dana Canada. George is the Human Resources Business Partner, correct? All right. Thanks so much for joining us today, George.
You're welcome.
I wanted to talk a little bit again about Partners in Employment and how you have utilized their services. How did you first stumble upon Partners in Employment?
Sure. Well, in the automotive plant in St. Mary's that Dana was operating, we had to close it, and we were going to need to lay off over 400 employees, and we needed to provide as much assistance to those people as possible. So through the Ministry of Training, Colleges and Universities, we found out about Partners in Employment, made direct contact with Deb Hotchkiss, and the story went from there.
And so in that whole process, obviously that's a big layoff. That's 400 people, and that's a lot of lives to be uprooted, so to speak. So can you walk me through the process? What exactly did Partners in Employment do for Dana with that?
Sure. Well, it was a huge benefit for our people, because what we expected was that services would not be available until after they were actually laid off. And what Deb and Partners in Employment offered was an opportunity to come in and meet with employees while they were at work. And we certainly, as a company, wanted to provide them with that opportunity so that they could talk about career interests, where they thought they might go next, get some counseling. And the unique thing about our plant was it was a 24-hour-a-day operation, and Partners in Employment made their services and their skilled employees available to our people on a 24-hour-a-day basis. So we had them operating in offices from Monday at 12 midnight until Friday at midnight, and they went full week, and we scheduled everybody. We had about 440 actual layoffs, and about 418 or so of them took advantage of the services of Partners in Employment in that pre-layoff assessment interview.
So that's pretty good. I'm no mathematician, but that's what, about 95%?
It was a high percentage. We're very happy. And it was one of those word-of-mouth things, right? Because, you can only get the interest of people who are kind of naysayers when the good reports come back from their colleagues. So when people went for the interviews or the meetings and had a good experience, they'd go back to the floor and start talking about that, and that sort of upped the numbers as we went through the weeks of those services being provided.
And that's pretty outstanding and astounding, really, that they would work on that 24-hour timetable with you to work, on your time.
Yeah, that was one of the most amazing, business surprises from us, that we could say, we need you to have your people here during this time, which is not normal. You think of a Partners in Employment office 9 to 5. It was absolutely the opposite of that. It was, we're available whenever you need us.
That's unbelievable. That's really astounding. So let me ask you this then, cost. What did it cost Dana then?
Yeah, so through the programs that are available with Ministry of Training, Colleges and Universities and Partners in Employment, the corporation pays nothing for these services. The value, it's like the MasterCard commercial, it's priceless.
I like that. And, I think that's really key, though, because a lot of businesses and business owners don't even know that exists, that's, right there at the services available to them.
Yeah, it's one of those best-kept secrets that if the community can find out about it and take advantage of it, they would all benefit, certainly.
So last question for you then, George. What do you think is the best benefit to you or to Dana Canada of working with Partners in Employment and that whole experience?
Yeah, so the Partners in Employment experience is one that's separate from the location that's being closed, right? So people are able to move to the office where it's safe, where they get professional help, where they can have conversations that they might not want to have at home or at work with the professional services that are offered through, Deb's office. So, the number of our people who are either reemployed or retrained and back at work is as an astounding success from where we started when we went in there to close the plant.
Thank you so much, George. Really appreciate your time. And if you are like George Sutton here at Dana Canada, perhaps you're in human resources, or perhaps you yourself are looking for a job, or you're wanting to hire employees, Partners in Employment has so many different opportunities for you and offers so many different services. Look them up on the website. They have offices in Stratford, Listowel, St. Mary's, not only there, but all across Huron and Perth counties. So please do look them up.